I just wanted to start with, you have a lot of recurring cast and crew members on this film and many of your movies. How was it to work with so many people like Jake, Eiza and Henry, but also a producer you already know, on not a normal London gritty English film, but a southern style film filmed on Tenerife?
Well, first of all, making films is fun. And it becomes more fun if you're familiar, well, not necessarily, but in my experience, more fun if you're familiar with the cast. So I know them, I know what they can do. So there's a serendipitous advantage to working with people that you've worked with before, that you just end up enjoying it more. So you have a shorthand, you have a quick form of communication, and they understand that the rules of how it is that we're making entertainment, so to speak. So you hit the ground running.
Sie sollten sich das anhören, anderenfalls wird es teuer.
Gary?
Our main interest in the end was to know more about the relationship between Mom and Sid and his colleague and Ronco, because of flashbacks and the prison break, and we wanted to know what their backstory is and if it's intended to follow up on that backstory, because we felt a bit left hanging in the end how close they were and how we wanted to know more about those three.
Well, firstly, that's a positive thing, but really it's a film about teamwork.
Bronco und Sid sind die einzigen, denen ich mein Leben anvertraue.
And the juxtaposition and efficiency of teamwork. So although they come from different worlds, they spend most of their time together. Subsequently, if you spend most of the time together, you end up having relationships with people that actually don't come from your skill set. They come from a completely different skill set. Professionally, it works like that too. It's like directors don't work with other directors. They work with everyone else other than directors. So, and in this world, in the grey, it's exactly the same. There is a version where she speaks a particular language and the men speak another language.
Gehst du all in? Sind wir dabei?
Wenn du aussteigen willst, kein Ding. Wir können dich sofort hier wegschaffen.
But ironically, they end up being the best of friends because there's a hand and there's a glove, and the juxtaposition of placing the hand and the glove, you end up with the perfect combination.
Gary, einen Moment. Es gibt 2 Varianten für den Ablauf hier.
Exponat A.
Gary wartet geduldig bei der Tür.
Exponat B.
Gary wagt ein kühnes Unterfangen und Sie dürfen ihn die nächsten 2 Stunden von der Wand kratzen.
So there has to be a backstory of sorts in order to elicit loyalty and a sense of priorities. Now that's a film in itself. Yeah. So I'll have to put a pin in that one for the time being. But in order to elicit a loyalty, there has to have been a demonstration of loyalty somewhere in that equation. After all, life isn't just about money, although it appears as though it is much of the time. It's trying to thread the needle between understanding the value of money and bigger values. So to some degree, really, that's what the film's about.
Damit meint überlasst nichts dem Zufall.
Nutzt jede Sekunde.
Schmiert jedes Rad.
Checkt jeden Reifen.
Und lernt jeden Millimeter kennen, bis diese Routen uns gehören.
Those three have a close connection, but they are managed by Rosamund Pike, who will also star in your next upcoming movie, and you have some other upcoming projects, so you're very busy. Can you tell us anything about Wife and Dog with Rosamund Pike, who also stars in this movie and your next movie?
Yeah, the only thing is it's not called Wife and Dog anymore. But apparently I'm not allowed to say what it's called.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a working title, but there is a new title, I'm afraid. I can't tell you what it is. But I think that comes out just before the end of the year.
So, I think that's it.
That's it.
Fabulous. Thank you very much. Thank you.